What if I told you that everything you've been searching for, the answers, the clarity, the peace, isn't out there somewhere? It's been within you all along, waiting for you to unlock it. Sounds unbelievable, right? That's the paradox of life, the grand blueprint of the universe, the infinite wisdom that connects every star, every soul, is already etched into your consciousness. The question is, how do you access it? Most people spend their lives trapped in a maze of distractions, conditioned beliefs, and ego-driven chaos, feeling disconnected from the flow of life. Maybe you've felt it too, that nagging sense that something's missing. Here's the truth: the universe isn't withholding anything from you. The disconnection comes from within. This video is your guide to sensing your mind, body, and soul with the universal rhythm. Together, we'll uncover the hidden potential of your mind, break free from limiting beliefs, and align with the divine harmony that's been calling you. Ready to transform your life? Let's begin. Imagine your mind as a finely tuned instrument, crafted by the cosmos for a single purpose: to connect you with infinite wisdom. Yet, much like a violin left unplayed, it can fall out of harmony. The key lies in recognizing that the mind is not limited by circumstances. It's designed to align with the universal rhythm. Take a moment. What stories are shaping your reality right now? Are they empowering or confining? Share your thoughts below. Your journey might inspire someone else. The mind, like a lens, reflects the environment it's nurtured in. Surround yourself with positivity, books, people, and experiences that elevate your thinking. Ever noticed how a cluttered room mirrors a cluttered head? Clear space in your environment and watch your thoughts follow suit. Start small. Journal for 5 minutes about thoughts that arise. If this resonates with you, consider subscribing to dive deeper into topics like this. Manly P. Hall often emphasized that the mind is like water, conforming to the shape of its container. If your container is filled with negativity, how can you expect to access higher vibrations? Start reshaping it with gratitude. For instance, list 3 things every morning that align with love and growth. How do you feel after trying this? Let us know in the comments. Let's take meditation as an example. It's not just about sitting cross-legged. It's about quieting the noise distorting your inner voice. Picture your mind as a lake when still. It reflects the universe perfectly. Meditation, even for 10 minutes, allows the ripples to settle. If you're new, try guided meditations focused on cosmic alignment. Feel a shift? Bookmark this video and explore it again later. As you clear the lens of your mind, you'll begin to sense its immense potential. Each step you take, whether through gratitude, self-awareness, or alignment, brings you closer to the divine. And as you unlock this potential, one question arises: what beliefs are still holding you back? Let's uncover this in the next stage of our journey. The mind, as a divine instrument, is naturally expansive, but conditioned beliefs act like invisible chains holding it back. These beliefs often stem from inherited patterns, social expectations, or even past experiences. Imagine carrying a heavy bag on a long journey, only to realize most of it isn't yours. What could you let go of today that would lighten your load? Start by identifying one belief that no longer feels true to who you are. Conditioned beliefs are sneaky. They often disguise themselves as truths. For example, the idea that you must always put others first may feel noble, but can lead to self-neglect. Hall spoke of this as mental clutter, blocking access to universal wisdom. What if you reframed this belief? Practice saying, "I honor myself," by setting boundaries, and notice the energy shift within you. Manly P. Hall compared beliefs to scaffolding around a building, helpful during construction, but limiting once the structure is complete. To rebuild, you must first dismantle, a practical step. Challenge small habits rooted in old beliefs. If you've always said, "I'm not creative," try painting, even if it's messy. It's not about the result, it's about proving to yourself that the belief isn't absolute. Breaking free doesn't mean rejecting your past. It's about choosing alignment with your higher self. Think of your mind as a garden. Some beliefs are weeds, others are flowers. Weed out doubts like I'm not enough and nurture thoughts of love and gratitude. Meditation, paired with journaling, is a powerful way to reflect on what needs to stay and what needs to go. As these limiting patterns dissolve, the mind starts to feel lighter, freer, ready to tune into a voice that's been waiting all along. This inner voice, unclouded by ego or fear, holds the key to navigating life with clarity. Are you prepared to hear it? Once the weight of conditioned beliefs begins to lift, a quiet voice emerges, a voice untainted by ego or external expectations. This inner voice is your direct connection to universal wisdom, always present but often drowned out by noise. Imagine standing in a crowded room where everyone is shouting. How can you hear the gentle whisper of truth? The first step is creating stillness. Try starting your day with 5 minutes of silence, simply observing your breath. The inner voice isn't just a source of guidance, it's a compass. For example, think of a moment when you just knew the right decision to make, even if logic said otherwise. That was your inner voice speaking. To strengthen this connection, keep a small notebook handy and jot down any intuitive nudges throughout the day. Manly P. Hall often described the inner voice as the bridge between the mind and the universal mind. It thrives in clarity, but falters amidst distractions. If your mind feels cluttered, take time to declutter your surroundings. A clean space mirrors a focused mind, amplifying your ability to hear this guidance. What could you simplify today to create more space for stillness? Meditation is another powerful tool for tuning into this voice. But don't overcomplicate it. It's not about forcing thoughts away. Imagine your mind as a radio dial. Meditation helps you fine-tune the frequency until the noise fades and clarity emerges. Guided meditations, or even walking quietly in nature, can be excellent ways to practice this. As your connection to the inner voice strengthens, you'll notice a shift. It starts influencing your thoughts, actions, and even your energy. But for this connection to truly flourish, the mind must undergo deeper purification, clearing the path for divine alignment. Let's explore this next step together. Your inner voice becomes clearer when the mind is free of clutter, but mental purification requires intention. Think of it like cleaning a dusty mirror. See your reflection until you wipe away the grime. What kind of mental dust do you carry? Perhaps it's fear, self-doubt, or old grudges. Start small. Identify one thought that drains your energy and consciously replace it with one rooted in love and gratitude. Manly P. Hall described mental purification as the process of aligning your thoughts with higher vibrations. This isn't just philosophy, it's practical. Consider practicing mindfulness during routine tasks, like washing dishes or driving. Notice when your thoughts wander to negativity and gently redirect them. It's not about perfection, it's about progress, step by step. Purification also involves releasing the ego's grip. The ego thrives on comparison and control, but what if you simply observe life without judgment? For instance, the next time someone frustrates you, pause and ask, what is this situation teaching me? This shift transforms irritation into growth, clearing the mind of unnecessary turmoil. Journaling is another transformative practice. At the end of each day, write down 3 moments where your thoughts aligned with higher consciousness and 3 where they didn't. Over time, you'll notice patterns and gain clarity on what needs to shift. Pair this with meditation to deepen the impact. As the mind becomes purified, its connection to universal wisdom strengthens. You'll notice a natural alignment with cosmic order. Life begins to flow, not fight against you. But to fully embrace this harmony, you must understand the principles that guide it. Let's dive into that next. As the mind becomes purified, a profound realization unfolds. Life has a natural rhythm, a cosmic order that connects everything. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly, adapting to rocks and curves along its path. Alignment with this flow is not about forcing outcomes, but trusting the greater design at play. Start by observing one area of your life where you feel resistance. Is it work, relationships? Ask yourself, am I swimming against the current? Manly P. Hall often described the universe as a harmonious dance governed by balance and reciprocity. For instance, think of how planting a seed eventually brings fruit. Similarly, your actions, when rooted in love and alignment, ripple back with abundance. A practical step. Begin each day with an intention that aligns with the greater good, like, today, I will approach challenges with grace. Aligning with cosmic order also means surrendering the ego's need for control. This doesn't mean passivity, it means acting with trust. For example, instead of obsessing over a problem, take inspired action and release attachment to the result. Meditation on universal rhythms, like your breath or the cycle of seasons, can help you internalize this sense of flow. Another key principle is gratitude. When you focus on what's working instead of what's lacking, you naturally align with higher vibrations. Try this before bed. List 3 moments from your day where you felt supported by life, no matter how small. This practice shifts your perspective, helping you notice the order that's already present. As you align with this cosmic rhythm, you'll begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. The illusion of separation dissolves, revealing a profound truth: we are all part of the same universal web. This realization transforms not just your thoughts, but your entire way of being. Are you ready to uncover this unity? As you align with cosmic order, the world begins to feel less fragmented. The truth is, the division you see between yourself and others, between the material and the spiritual, is an illusion. Imagine standing before a mirror that reflects not just your face, but the universe itself. The separation you feel is like a smudge on that mirror, distorting your perception. Take a moment. What lines do you draw between yourself and the world? Manly P. Hall often spoke of the illusion of separation as the greatest barrier to spiritual growth. Consider this: when a tree grows, its roots connect to the soil, its branches to the sky. The tree doesn't compete with the forest, it thrives because of it. Reflect on your relationships. Are you acting as part of the whole, or are you holding back? Breaking this illusion requires compassion. The next time someone upsets you, pause and think, what part of me sees them as separate? This shift transforms judgment into understanding. A practical example: practice active listening. The next time you hear a conversation, focus solely on the other person's words, not your response. Notice how connection deepens. Meditation on unity is another powerful tool. Visualize yourself as part of a web of light, where every thread connects to someone or something else. As you breathe, imagine this light expanding, dissolving the barriers between you and the world. This practice not only calms the mind, but reveals the oneness beneath the surface. As the illusion fades, you'll begin to see life in a new light. Challenges feel less personal, and even mundane interactions gain meaning. This awareness sets the stage for the ultimate realization of in alignment with universal oneness. Are you ready to step into this truth? When the illusion of separation dissolves, what remains is a profound truth. You are not just in the universe, you are the universe. Living in universal oneness means recognizing that every action, thought, and intention ripples across the cosmic web. Imagine tossing a pebble into a still pond and watching the ripples expand endlessly. What kind of ripples are you creating in your daily life? Manly P. Hall likened this state to becoming a channel for divine energy. It's not about perfection, but connection. For example, when you smile at a stranger or forgive someone who hurt you, you align with the greater flow of love and gratitude. These small acts are profound. They bridge the gap between the self and the collective, enriching both. Living in oneness doesn't mean abandoning individuality. It's about embracing your role in the grand design. Think of yourself as a single thread in a vast tapestry. Your unique color contributes to the beauty of the whole. To embody this, try a gratitude practice focused on others. Each morning, Think of one person who has positively impacted your life and send them a silent thank you. Meditation is also a key practice here. Visualize the interconnectedness of all things, how the breath you take was once part of the wind, how the food you eat comes from the earth. This perspective shifts mundane moments into sacred ones. Even drinking a glass of water becomes a reminder of your unity with nature. As you live in alignment with universal oneness, life feels lighter, more meaningful. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to grow not just for yourself, but for the collective. The journey doesn't end here. It's a continuous unfolding of spiritual growth and expansion. Are you ready to keep exploring this infinite path? You've just unlocked the secrets to sensing your consciousness with the universe's grand blueprint. But knowledge without action is like a compass left unused. It won't take you anywhere. So, here's the challenge. What's the first step you'll take today? Will you start questioning old beliefs, meditate to quiet the noise, or simply pause to recognize the oneness around you? Ask yourself, what's stopping me from fully aligning with my higher self? Be honest. The answers may surprise you, but they hold the key to your transformation. Remember, every thought, every intention, every action is a ripple in the cosmic web. What kind of impact will you create? If this journey resonated with you, don't let it end here. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep exploring these transformative truths. Let's walk this path together and expand not just our consciousness, but the collective energy of the universe. See you in the next video.